Welcome to Exam Sale. In this video we will walk through the LPIC-2 Exam 202 syllabus so you know exactly what to study and how to allocate your time. This exam covers 6 core domains with these weights. Topic 206. HTTP services 28%. Topic 210. System security 20%. Topic 207. File sharing 14%. Topic 209. Email services 14%. Topic 205. Domain name system 12%. And topic 208. Network client management 12%. Each domain lists its focus, difficulty, estimated learning time, and assessment type to guide your preparation. Topic 206. HTTP services is weighted 28% and focuses on advanced web server configuration, proxy management, and security of HTTP traffic. This domain is rated hard with an estimated learning time of 40 hours and assessed using scenario-based tasks. You will learn basic Apache configuration including virtual hosts, access control, modules, environment variables, performance tuning, logging, redirects, and URL rewriting. You will also study Apache HTTPS setup such as generating SSL/TLS certificates and CSRs, configuring mod SSL, implementing SNI, selecting secure cipher suites, and enabling HSTS plus secure protocol versions. And you will configure Squid as a caching proxy and Ginx as both web server and reverse proxy with load balancing and caching tuning. Topic 210. System security is weighted 20% and covers network hardening, perimeter security, and encryption of remote communications. It is hard in difficulty with about 30 hours of study recommended and includes conceptual and scenario-based assessment. Expect to configure routers and packet forwarding, implement netfilter actionables for stateful filtering, set up NAT and port forwarding, and handle basic IPv6 filtering. You will also secure FTP servers with CRUD NFTPs, manage open SSH options and SSH key usage with tunneling and hardening including MFA, use TCP wrapper hosts allow and hosts deny, and perform security tasks like fail2ban, map scanning, rootkit detection, security auditing and sudo configuration. Topic 207. File sharing is weighted 14% and focuses on cross-platform data access using Samba and NFS protocols. This medium difficulty area needs around 20 hours of hands-on and conceptual practice. You will configure Samba server roles and global settings, manage Samba users, groups and passwords, and create file and print shares with correct permissions while integrating with domain controllers. For NFS you will set up exports and access controls, manage client mounts and stub entries, work with NFS v3 and NFS v4 security features, implement ID mapping and Kerberos, and use RPC tools for troubleshooting. Topic 209. Email services is weighted 14% and focuses on implementation and maintenance of mail transfer agents and delivery systems. This domain is hard with an estimated 25 hours of study and includes conceptual and scenario-based assessments. You will configure postfix as a primary MTA, manage mail queues, address rewriting, transport maps and SMTP authentication, and learn basics of EXIM and SendMail. For local delivery you will use Dovecot for IMAP and POP3, manage mailbox formats like Mbox and MailDir, implement CIV or PROC mail filtering, and secure local mail with SSL/TLS. And for remote delivery you will configure FetchMail, authenticated SMTP relaying, email encryption, and SPF and DKIM for authentication. Topic 205. Domain name system is weighted 12% and focuses on authoritative and recursive DNS server administration using Bind. This medium difficulty domain requires about 18 hours of hands-on and conceptual work. You will configure Bind options, logging, directories and permissions, and understand authoritative versus recursive servers and caching-only setups. Using RNDC and log files for troubleshooting, you will create and maintain DNS zones including master, slave and forward zones, manage resource records such as AA, MX and CNAME, implement reverse zones and zone transfers with correct serial numbers, and secure DNS with TSIG, CRUD environments, DNSSEC, views, and ACLs. Topic 208. Network client management is weighted 12% and focuses on network infrastructure services including DHCP and centralized authentication. This medium difficulty domain has an estimated 18 hours of scenario-based study. You will configure ISC DHCP server options and pools, manage static assignments and leases, set up DHCP relay agents and IPv4 IPv6 support, and troubleshoot client-server communications. You will also work with PAM modules and control flags, integrate PAM with LDAP, configure LDAP clients and open LDAP servers including schemas, ACLs, replication, and secure directory traffic with TLS, and use LDAP-SARC and NSS for system lookups. To finish, plan your study by allocating more time to the heavier domains like HTTP services and system security while scheduling hands-on labs for mail, DNS, file sharing, and client services. Practice scenario-based exercises, review the specific topics listed for each domain, and use the estimated learning times to build a practical study schedule before taking LPIC-2 Exam 202.